Hey guys, let's enter the basement Dino Dungeon. Today we have lots of cool stuff. A box of new figures. I wouldn't say they are new because they are actually vintage figures back in the 1990s. There are 4 figures right here, I think. They are super cool, so let's have a look at them together later. At the same time, we'll be opening some of this, Jurassic Park captive eggs right here. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the Gallimimers because ours can't stand. At the same time, I'll be showing you guys some of our latest acquisition from the past week. And of course, the update on our shelf. I think we will be installing these plastic shelves, okay? 6 of them right here. By this week, I think. Hopefully by early next week. So I'll be putting some minifigures right over there. I'll be having a discussion with you guys like what are the minifigures we should be bringing down to put it over here, okay? So let's head over to Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands first. Let's go. Hey guys, so now we are at Level 2 mini shelf. There are plenty of new figures which we need to review again, especially the hatchlings from the captive collection. And now we are at Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands, so let's pick up all the different figures that we have added from the past 2 weeks, so let's do this. Okay guys, this is the Carnotaurus section. Scorpiovantor for sure, the new epic attack battle chomping Carnotaurus. We also have a new Iguanodon right here, which we have to take a look again. Plenty of new figures over here as well. We have lots of cool stuff from Takara Tomy recently, and all of this as well. Let's pick up some of this vintage Jurassic Park figures for comparison too. So let's do this. Okay guys, check this out. We have lots of cool figures right here. I have a question for you guys. I'm planning to do a Spinosaurus versus Giga collection video really soon. I want you guys to let me know whether you will be interested, okay? Next up, it's time for us to pick up all of these cute hatchlings right here. These hatchlings are the latest figures that have been added to our collection recently. I mean, just like 2 days ago. Super beautiful. We have the entire set right here, so I want to show you guys again if you have missed that. Okay guys, I'm now back in the basement Dino Dungeons. Here are some of the figures that I want to share with you guys again, and of course we have some cool stuff to be open right here, so hopefully you are able to get the Gallimimers. So let's begin the video. Alright guys, very first look, let's have a look at this, which is the latest Carnotaurus epic attack battle chomping Carnotaurus. So this Carnotaurus actually has 3 buttons, okay? One right here. The other one, which is here, actually produce lights. This one as well. So this sculpt is basically more or less the same as the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus, but I think this is quite a nice touch when they have actually added the lights over here, which is awesome. So it also comes with a new code, a new entry in the Jurassic World Facts app. Of course, if you guys have not scanned this, please do so. Pause the video and scan this to review a new dinosaur in your collection. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one right here. Next up, let's have a look at this one. This is actually a young T-Rex. How many of you guys have actually watched, Jurassic Park movies, Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. If you guys have watched it, I want you to comment down below. This is a very vintage figure. You can see it is actually quite dirty, so I'm gonna clean this one up. I've actually brought the other one, okay? This is like the brown version for comparison. So it actually comes with a piece of flesh that you can actually remove and put it back quite easily, but this one, which I've purchased, doesn't have the missing flesh, which is kind of a pity, but it's still cool. This is a young T-Rex, so we have 2 vintage young T-Rex from Jurassic Park, which I'm super happy. This one I think is exactly the same as what I already have. It's a vintage Jurassic Park 3 figure, so the sounds are still working, which is awesome. The one from myself, I mean, I already have one of this, is also working, so we have 2 of them, which I think is still pretty cool. Alright, next up, let's have a look at the latest hatchlings. Have you guys seen my latest review on the hatchlings? So I've kept all of them in this box right here. So let's have a look at this. So all of them are like baby dinosaurs. So I'm gonna put them like, you know, arrange them neatly on the table right here. My most favorite one has got to be the Indominus Rex. Have a look at this. This is basically the Indominus Rex, a really cute one. It also has like beautiful red eyes. Just gonna place them right here. We'll take a look at them later on together because there are 4 new figures which I want to show you guys. Okay, so just give me a second. Okay guys, check this out. Here are 4 figures that I've got from Japan through a friend in Japan. Okay, so these are figures which you can assemble. So they come in multiple parts. I think they are known as gashapons in Japan. So we have a Giga. This is really beautiful, the giant southern lizard. And here is like the rival of the Giga, which is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is basically Rexy in Jurassic World Dominion, the Tyrant Lizard King. And here, what do we have right here? Therizinosaurus, which is known as the Scythed Lizard. I really love the huge and long claws of the Therizinosaurus. Do you guys feel that, you know, the T-Rex can beat the Giga on her own? Do you guys think so? You know, maybe not. For me personally, although I'm a huge fan of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, I don't think, you know, she can actually beat the Giga on her own based on the movie. And here's a beautiful Dilophosaurus. Okay, so these are the 4 new figures. Okay, next up, let's open one of these guys. Hopefully we're able to get a Gallimimus. Let's try to peel this off. Well, you can see it's actually not easy to peel it off. So what I usually do is that I take a cutter, I just slice it. Of course, I do not encourage you, if you are a kid, to use a box cutter on your own. So let's get this one out. Hopefully you're able to get a Gallimimus. I don't mind getting another you know, silver metallic Velociraptor. I think that would be cool as well. I'm gonna show you guys the slime. So the slime, this slime is actually a bit more difficult to work with. It's actually super slimy. So I'm just gonna pour the slime into this little container so you guys can have a look. Yeah, this slime is actually much more difficult to handle as compared to the glow in the dark slime, I would say. But still pretty fun to play with. I know that, you know, many of you guys actually love all this slime. So it's time for us to open this pack. Hopefully we are able to find something really cool inside. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we've got a T-Rex. That's not bad. I don't mind getting another T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex Terror. If you flip it over, you're able to find its killer rating. And of course, the height of a T-Rex is super tall. 5.2 meters long, the 17 feet, and it weighs 8,400 kilograms. Oh my goodness, that is super heavy. So let's assemble the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So we have a mini T-Rex. And speaking of the mini T-Rex, we do have the young version, the baby T-Rex right here, which is so cute and adorable. I'm gonna put it right here. Let's have a look at more baby dinosaurs. Okay, this is Carnotaurus, the baby Carnotaurus, which looks so cute. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, how about, do we have a Spinosaurus? We don't have a Spinosaurus. And speaking of Spinosaurus, I've brought 2. Okay, 2 Spinosaurids, guys. Oh, sorry, 3. Siamosaurus is a Spinosaurid. Okay, Ichthyovenator as well. Another Spinosaur. And of course I have one more. I've brought the Irritator. So Irritator, do you guys know that there will be a Hammond Collection Irritator coming up really soon? So I can't wait to get it as well. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys want to watch a collection video of all the different Spinosaurs? So we have the Siamosaurus, Ichthyovenator. We also have the Irritator. What else do we have? Suchomimus. So if you guys are interested, comment down below. Okay, next up, let's have a look at these minis. These are actually old minis, but we have still quite a number of them, so let's open a few. Yeah, let's pop this open. You can actually open this up. What do we have right here? Have a look. We have a Velociraptor Ghost and Stegosaurus. Pretty cool. Okay, have a look at this. This is basically the little leaflet. If you flip it over, you'll be able to find out all the different dinosaurs that you can get from this series. We have the entire set already. My most favorite one has got to be the Giganotosaurus. These are not new figures, they are pretty old, but hopefully we are able to get the new ones really soon, okay? Just gonna place them right here. Let's continue our search, okay? But before we continue our search, let's take a look at this one right here. Wow, this one looks pretty cool. This is a huge Velociraptor. I'm not too sure how it works, so I basically got this one from a collector as well. I'm just gonna try to remove this. We'll try to replace the batteries to see whether it works. Okay guys, unfortunately it doesn't work, although I've changed the batteries, so I think it's like damaged. Yeah, quite disappointed because I've actually paid quite a lot of money. Okay, I wouldn't say a lot of money, but they don't come cheap at all for the 4 figures. So yeah, so this is a Velociraptor, but I'm still pretty glad to have this in my collection. So I've also brought another which is quite similar, I would say, another vintage Velociraptor. For comparison, you can see the figures back in the past, they definitely look very vintage looking. Yep, very classic looking, I would say. Still looks good, I would say. Alright, next up, let's open up another pack, shall we? So hopefully we're able to get like a Gigar. I think that would be nice. Let's get this out. Oh, we've got a Dinosaurs, guys. This is cool as well. And a Lytrosaurus. This is nice. I like the Lytrosaurus. Lytrosaurus is basically like a prehistoric animal. It's not exactly a dinosaur. And this is the Dinosaurs. Beautiful figure. Let me just place it right here. Yep, very cool. And speaking of Dinosaurs, do we have a Dinosaurs right here? Unfortunately, not. But of course, when it comes to raptors, you know, we have showed you guys like 2 raptors. We have 4 raptors right here. So let's see whether we are able to name all the 4 raptors. Oh, where's the missing one? There's a missing one, right? Where's the missing one? Oh, it's right here, guys. Okay. So this one, it's easy. You know, I use this tissue to clean the batteries late just now. So this is basically blue. For sure, this is blue. What about this? This, I think, oh my goodness, I can't remember. I think this is Charlie. This is Echo, and this is Delta. The colors of these 4 raptors are always inconsistent. Sometimes it is in brown, sometimes it is in yellow. So it's kind of this one I think is Delta. This one is Delta. So I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure because the colors are always like extremely inconsistent. So we'll figure out. I mean, if you guys feel that I've got them wrong, you can let me know down below. Okay, just gonna put this one right here. All right. Let's open up another one, shall we? No, before that, let's take a look at this Indominus Rex. Sound Search Indominus Rex. There will be new Sound Search figures coming out really soon. Hopefully we are able to get them as well. This is basically the Indominus Rex Sound Search figure, which is kind of new. We've just added this to our collection like probably like a month ago. And speaking of the Indominus Rex, we do have the Indominus Rex hatchling. Where is it? Where is the red eye Indominus Rex? Is right here, guys. Extremely cute and adorable. Okay, let's open up another rig, shall we? This is another Jurassic Park one. Hopefully we're able to get the Gallimimus that we are hoping to get. Let's see. Okay, the slime, I'm just gonna put it inside that little incubator. I've actually used this incubator right here. to hold all of my unused slime. Okay, and let's see what's inside this pack. Hopefully the Gallimimus. It seemed to be quite a huge figure, guys. Let's see. Oh, it's the Dilophosaurus. Okay, I don't think this is bad. I quite like it as well. Let me just pop in the tail. Of course, every figure comes with a collector's card, and I think this collector's card look really beautiful. Okay. Next up, Dilophosaurus. Do we have a Dilophosaurus hatchling? I don't think so. Unfortunately not. Okay, next up, some of the latest figures. Have you guys seen this? The Iguanodons. We have 2 Iguanodons. This is basically the latest one. Okay, the latest one from the Battle Roaring pack, which also contains a Scorpiovanitor. But let's just have a look at the Iguanodons first. Okay, for the Iguanodons, we don't have the hatchlings, but I've actually, we do have the hatchling of a Parasaurolophus, which is sort of like closely related to the Iguanodons, the near-crested lizard. Oh, the tail is not put in fully. And this Parasaurolophus actually looks like the Hammond collection Iguanodon right over there. Okay? Alright, next up, let's have a look at this one. Have you guys seen this? This is basically from a brand called Jedi, if I'm not wrong, and this is like a nano scene. Very beautiful mini diorama. So you can see there are like 2 vehicles right here. The gate can be opened and closed. If you flip it over, you're able to find plenty of Velociraptors right here. So very beautiful. You can actually put like the T-Rex right here, because this size actually fits perfectly. You can put the T-Rex, even like the claw marks on the floor are exactly the same size. So this one looks absolutely perfectly for this mini diorama set, which I think looks fantastic. Alright, let's move on and take a look at other hatchlings. Have you guys seen this? What is this? I think majority of you guys will guess this as a Triceratops, but it is not. It is a Nasutoceratops. Okay, this one is the Triceratops right here. And here we have an Apatosaurus. Check this out. Let me just pop in the neck. This is the Apatosaurus, and this is the baby Ankylosaurus. Very cool. And here we have the Pteranodon. Alright, let's move on to our next figure. Another Carnotaurus. So we do have quite a few Carnotaurus, in the entire Jurassic World line right now. This is the juvenile Carnotaurus, and this is the baby hatchling Carnotaurus, which is so cute. And of course, we have the epic attack battle chomping Carnotaurus, which is also looking great. Next up, let's open our last egg right here. Hopefully we are able to get the Gallimimus. I'm gonna cut like a literal slit on the plastic wrapper. Let's get it out. Let's have a look at this. I'm gonna put the slime in the incubator right here. Oh my goodness, I think we got a Triceratops, which is not bad. I don't mind opening a few more. I want to get the Gallimimus, guys. I think the Gallimimus is like one which is really rare, at least to me. I'm not able to find it. Just pop in the tail. Wow, this one is pretty hard. Some of the figures, they have very tight joints, so it's very hard to assemble it. Even when I'm using so much force, it doesn't go in at all, which is kind of weird. Okay, so this is the Triceratops, which is known as the 3-horn face. It's a huge dinosaur, as you guys can see. 10,000 kilograms. I think that is even heavier than the T-Rex. Let's do a comparison. Yes, it is actually heavier than the T-Rex. So there was once saying that a Triceratops could take down a T-Rex on her own. So I want you guys to comment down below in a battle. between the Triceratops as well as the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who will actually win? It's actually very hard to say. Okay, next are two figures that have been added to our collection recently. Scorpiovanator right here. This was the very first Jurassic World Dominion figure that was in our collection, and this one is like one of the latest ones because this is actually from a new set. It's basically a repaint. Scorpiovanator. Oh my goodness, what does the name mean? Do you guys still remember? If you guys can remember, let me know down below, okay? Next up, let's have a look at the Giga, the strike and raw Giganotosaurus right here, guys. This is basically like, you know, one of the very popular dinosaurs right now. Apart from the Tyrannosaurus Rex, I think the Giga is basically one of the extremely popular dinosaurs right now. Which is your most favorite dinosaur? Is it the Tyrannosaurus Rex or is it the Giga? I mean, or of course you can have other selections as well. Very cool. If this is like the first time you are visiting my channel, you can see we've actually done like a repaint of our Giga right at the back. It's known as our Giga. It's actually one of my proudest work. I really love repainting dinosaurs. We still don't have time to repaint our Mosasaurus. I'm gonna be repainting it really soon. If you take a look at this, my Mosasaurus is placed right there. That is our old real feel Mosasaurus. Let me try to paint it maybe next week. Hopefully by next week you'll be able to see the repaint of the new Mosasaurus, okay? Yeah, I'm pretty excited to be repainting that. Next up, this is a figure that came along in the set. So this is also damaged, kind of sad. So I'm gonna put some glue to it. If I'm not wrong, this is a Quetzalcoatlus, a vintage Jurassic Park Quetzalcoatlus. How do you actually operate the mouth? I'm not too sure, but the button doesn't seem to be working very well. Yeah, it's pretty damaged, I would say. But overall, I think this is a really hard to come by figure, so I kind of happy with this in my collection. But of course, the wings needs to be fixed. I definitely need to put some glue to it later on. Okay, all right, guys. So let's see whether there are more figures for me to show you guys. Okay, maybe let's open one more rig. I'm gonna open the one with the glow in the dark slime, and hopefully we're able to get a glow in the dark figure. Let's go. Alright, so this is the glow in the dark slime. The glow in the dark slime is actually way easier to handle. Very easy to handle. Okay, this is the glow in the dark slime. I'm not too sure whether it glows in the dark really. I mean, let's see. I mean, the room is still too bright, so it's very hard for us to tell. But in terms of the slime, it is definitely way more easier. It's way easier to handle. And let's get this pack out as well. Hopefully, you can get some cool figures. Oh, we've got beta. We've got plenty of beta, to be honest. Let's just pop in the head. Yeah, this is baby beta right here. So killer rating only 4 because she is still a baby, and of course the intelligence is 8, extremely intelligent, but not as intelligent as blue yet. Okay, let's see what other figures. I think we are done for the day, guys. I've actually shown you guys every single figure on the table. Are you guys interested to see what colors the slime for the hatchlings? I'm actually quite interested as well, so let's have a look. Oh, it's actually like light yellow, or is this considered green? Okay, very cool. Yeah, this slime is also quite easy to handle, so it's pretty cool as well. All right, yes. So I think it's time for a quick room tour, shall we? Guys, so you can see the table is in a mess, but fortunately, I've actually done the repaint. I mean, not repaint, I've done the thumbnail already. So I'll be installing 6 of this. Okay, 3 on one row and 3 more on the other row. And maybe we'll be transferring some of our minis from the mini shelves over to this shelf right here. Or we could possibly put some of the plates right here, for example, like this could be placed on the mini shelf, possibly, or this back clips could be placed on the mini shelf as well, so that this wall will be less plain. It's looking very plain right now, but I still need this space to make our thumbnail. Okay, so yeah, I think this will be the update. I can't wait to install those mini plastic shelves. Hammond collection, if you guys are not aware, there will be a Metriacanthosaurus, Coryphosaurus, as well as Irritator coming out really soon. So I can't wait to add the 3 figures over here. Once our Mosasaurus repaint is done, I'll definitely squeeze it in over here. So yeah, after the Mosasaurus repaint, I'll be doing a Therizinosaurus repaint, so stay tuned for that as well. Any more updates in this room? Possibly not. Let's head over here. Okay, this is basically the Monster Island room. Not many updates, but there are definitely some new figures over here. So I've added this Godzilla mini keychain recently, and I do have like a mini collection of Godzilla figures. Okay, I'm quite a fan of Godzilla, but of course I'm not an expert. So if you ask me Godzilla details, I wouldn't be able to tell you very well. And here are basically all my Owen figures. Okay, yep. And plush figures, the latest one is basically this blue puppet. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. And that is the Therizinosaurus that we are going to repaint very, very soon. Okay, all right, I think that's about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have watched until here, I just want to say a huge thank you to you, and here is an exclusive update. After making this video, I'll be heading over to Universal Studios Singapore. I'll be doing some vlogs. I'll be taking clips to make reels on Instagram as well as TikTok. So do follow me on Instagram as well as TikTok if you have an account there. And of course, if you guys would like to have a personalized video for yourself, you can click on the link at the About Us tab on my YouTube channel. There's a link right there. Click on it. You can actually request for a personalized video, for your friends, for your family, or for your own birthday. Okay, thanks for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.